So I've been obsessed with white chocolate Reese's lately. Unhealthily obsessed. I have at least one of these a day. Eats with mouth open, my bad. What in the name of Harvey Weinstein was this guy thinking? So before I even start, I need everyone to know 100% I am team Auntie Tati. I need to make that clear. But I bought this mess for my birthday. Well, I mean, Morphe don't even follow James anymore, so I guess it would be fun for me to buy a different palette. But I'll be damned if my slow ass isn't going to try this at least once. Because if you saw my last video, you know that I haven't even touched it. It's still got the damn sheet in it. So, P. Louise base, Rumor number 2. I guess I'm going to start with swatches. Okay, I think that one's the topper. Blue Brother Playground something. Okay, let's go in with Skip since that's the one everyone was fighting with. And that's the only name I know off by heart. They're okay, but let's face it, James Charles has probably completely ruined my opinion of Morphe products. My Zoeva 225 and the yellow. Okay. It was okay. But, you know, sugar pill, butter cupcake. I guess to be fair to this yellow in particular, I could have laid on the P. Louise base a little thicker, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back into bed after this, so I don't particularly need it to be like less than all day. Then I'm gonna go into, what's the orange called? I think that's his area code, 518. You know what I really don't understand? How, in the midst of 2018, Gabriel Zamora was the only one who was offered redemption after Dramageddon, and he flew Lily Lashes first into this mess. What? How does that make sense? So this is the supposed True Blue Red. It's alright. It's like this is actually quite nice. Yeah, this is nice. Butter Cupcake, Flame Point, and Love Plus. And these are things that I do actually have like less than a meter from me, like arm's length from me right now. Watch me get dragged to filth for even still considering using this, but I'm curious, and until further notice, I'm not sure if I'm going to bother to buy another Morphe palette, so I want to fiddle with this one just to see, what do I think? Now I'm taking my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, which I should have been using for these, I guess, and then I'm gonna get, well, this is 1 point against them because this is Hello and Rain. Single? Yeah. Purple. Might switch to the darker purple because just, oh yeah, that's better. So I don't know if you can see this. It could be my fault. It is likely my fault because, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure how much I'm feeling using this palette on camera anyway, but it is a little chalky. I feel like in comparison to the purple here, the yellow and orange in particular are quite chalky. So who saw that apology video though? Because that was a mess. And I can't remember who did the video. If I can find it again in my history, I'll link it down in the info box below. But somebody pointed out that of the 8 minutes of his video, it was nearly 2 minutes of just I never thought I would see a worse apology video than Laura Lee's. It's really annoying though because it just, fine. Admittedly, I have really been dragging my feet with it, but I have slowly trying to put together ideas and concepts just for looks, not to be of any notorietable, is that a word? Notorietable. Anyway, not to be like, yeah, I'm going to be an online influencer, I'm going to be a beauty guru and people are going to pay me for it, but just to share my creativity, if I can muster creativity long enough to actually put it out there. But like, it was something that I really wanted to be a part of, and now I'm just like, no. It's very disheartening to see people who you admire, A, be treated the way Auntie Tati has been treated, and B, be causing the problems that the Daily Mail and the Metro picked up on, by the way. The same media that didn't know who he was when he came to the UK and quite frankly for longer than 2 seconds didn't really care, they picked up on it. Keemstar picked up on it. Quite picked up on it. Quite. Like, he is a commentary channel, mostly does like gaming memes, curse memes, Reddit stuff. He's really funny, but my favourite floating hoodie has posted 3 days in a row because James Charles has lost his goddamn mind. Now I'm going to take my NYX number 13 shader brush, and there is a burgundy. It's like, here is Skip and here is the burgundy. There is no P. Louise base underneath my eye. I messaged her and I was like, okay, we don't know each other, you're probably never going to see this, but I wanted the energy in her inbox. And I was like, I don't think I've supported you properly, and I'm sorry that I haven't supported you properly, and I'm sorry that, you know, you've had to go through this because it sucks. But congratulations for being strong enough to wash your hands of it, move forward, organize yourself, because she is an OG, someone God, it's going to make me sound exactly how James Charles sounded in the beginning, but she is somebody who I've been watching for ages. Her, Stephanie Cole, Sparkage, Michelle Phan, those Nikki tutorials, they were like, bam, bam, bam. The people that I watched when I was on YouTube, and it's like, you know what, it made me realise I think I could be doing more as a genuine supporter, so I'm like, let me try and do that. This is a terrible start because I'm using somebody else's palette who we're washing our hands of, but it's discouraging just because I don't know how much I want to be in the community anymore, and I'm hella pissed because this is the palette I was supposed to bring with me to Japan so that I could minimalize on all the stuff that I had to carry around. I don't think I can take this if I even still have it in October. I'm gonna have to take everything else. There's a green which I know is called Social Blade. His is tragic. Okay, this will give a pass because I have no P. Louise base underneath my eyes, so I know that would do better if I had a base, but moving on. It's really annoying that people in these situations get a pass, but I'm glad that somebody was able to speak out. Not that I knew anything was going on, because I didn't. Who am I? I live in London, far away, far away from them. I don't know anybody. I sit in my room with my rainbow fur and I mind my business. But just think about the past that he's been given. He's so far, all he has gotten is that some people have unfollowed him and his followers have gone down. His subscriber count has gone down. Can we please imagine for a minute that if a adult male who was straight, let's say late 30s, had said what he said about that waiter, about a teenage girl, or about a woman in general, there is just no way he would have gotten away with that in this day and age. And it's just, it is so disappointing and disgusting that, yeah, he's saying that, thinking it's oh God, I don't know what were you thinking? And it's just, you were doing so well. Why? Another reason I drag my feet trying to be consistent, at least on Instagram, because I don't think I can produce enough videos for YouTube. Well, not enough, but quality enough content for YouTube. But partially why I was dragging my feet on Instagram is because I wasn't sure I was being creative enough. Might pull an Antonio Garza and just be like, yeah, I'm a prank channel now. You know what really shocked me? Ben Logical tweeted, I think it was what, release your inner scumbag? Let's be real, even though they're not technically part of the beauty community, the nail logicals could damn well just, they could end careers themselves, I think. There is not any beauty guru of notoriety, or on any level really, who does not reference Christine for hollow, or in some cases just normal glitter. Like, there is not a beauty enthusiast and makeup enthusiast alive that does not reference them. So if Ben is out here saying release your inner scumbag, oh, you done. Good enough. Basically, the inner corner of my eye is like, it's like a flap. It's like a folded over flap. My friend Jay thinks it's cool. He's like, yeah, they're cool. It's like a little almond flap. And I'm like, no, Jay, it's not cute. It makes the inner corner work very, very annoying. It does, because I know you're watching this. I don't like it. See, this is the feeling that I don't like, because now I feel like, well, it's not even that I feel like I can't enjoy it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not getting that from playing with makeup. That, heck, not even just playing, like, I get that from like doing my daily makeup routine, and I'm just like, well, this sucks. I'm running out of brushes. See, I was gonna buy Morphe brushes this weekend, pending. There's a dark blue, take the dark blue. Okay. But again, sugar pill. Velocity? I want to say velocity. Okay. Pigment is good, but you do have to work it a bit to blend. But that will probably be this brush. This is just a random... I have no idea whose symbol that is. Logo, symbol? Yeah, I have no idea whose logo that is, but this... I'm going to make what might be a poor decision. I'm going to get a flat brush. And use the white, which wasn't called Flashback Mary. I don't know what the white's called. So, for those who don't know, I am a fully qualified hairdresser. I do cutting and colouring. And there's something that I always say to everyone who has any questions about their hair and who they should see, because you know when people like ask you and kind of semi-expect you to say, well, come to me, da-da-da-da. Information is free. I always tell people, ask lots of questions, see how you get on with people, because for things like your hair, you could have an amazing haircut, you could have an amazing colour done, but if you don't have the right rapport and connection with the person doing your hair, if you don't trust them to not only carry your vision of what you would like to look like at the end of the day, But if you don't trust them enough to value their opinion, you could have the best cut and color in the world, it'll still look terrible. It will still look terrible. And because I now I'm not here for James Charles at all. It's not terrible, but I can feel that I'm not enjoying this as much as I would have enjoyed this if I had done this last week like I should have, or if I had done this 2 weeks ago when I should have, or if I had done this for my birthday when I should have. James and my slow ass have ruined this experience for me, which sucks because I really wanted to enjoy this, and I think I look cute, but I'm pretty sure I could do this with other stuff. In fact, I kind of wish that I had done this with other stuff, because now I just feel quite disloyal to people that I've never met, which is a bizarre feeling. It is so hard to be enthused about this. I should have done this last week. The blue, which may or may not be poolside, kind of reminds me of, well, actually, now that I'm holding it up, maybe not. Actually, yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent. I had a whole other video that I was going to post tomorrow, but I'm doing this unenthusiastically. Boots. On a completely different note, I don't know where one of my cats is. Bruce, for anyone who knows me. And she's kind of stupid, and I think she got outside. We haven't really introduced her to the outside just yet properly, so it's a bit worrying because I looked for her and she hasn't turned up, and she's missed 2 feedings. Not too much because this ain't staying. I just need to... This is going to sound weird. I kind of use my mascara to help uncurl the outside of my lashes a bit, which is why I go in on the outside from the top. And the Better Than Sex mascara is terrible for your bottom lashes, but again, I will be taking this off right afterwards, so we can deal. Lashes are uneven. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. It's certainly not the worst eyeshadow that I've ever used. Not that I've used tons. It's decent, but I have other colours that I could use to make this look again. I have other colours that, given what's been going on, I am more enthusiastic about now. Yeah, it's a cute look, but I don't know that I can be using this anymore. I'll see. There's nothing really much else to say. Team Tati, disappointed in James. Will I be using this palette again? Unlikely, because I doubt that he'll be able to do a Gabriel Zamora and kind of do a genuine apology, because I don't even think he apologized in his actual apology video. He said, yeah, I owe 2 people an apology, but I don't recall hearing the words "I'm sorry." Heck, Gabriel Zamora couldn't even recreate his My Truth moment, because I feel like that's what he was trying to do when he originally called Tati out, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I was just kind of curious to see how this palette would be. I know. Will I continue to support him? Not unless he can pull his shit together, and I don't think he can.